Configuring Advanced Windows Server 2012 R2 Services Exam. Question 4, Topic 1. Your network contains an Active Directory domain named contiso.com. The domain contains a file server named Server1. All servers run Windows Server 2012 R2. All domain user accounts have the division attribute automatically populated as part of the user provisioning process. The support for dynamic access control and Kerberos armoring policy is enabled for the domain. You need to control access to the file shares on Server 1 based on the values in the division attribute and the division resource property. Which 3 actions should you perform in sequence? Correct answer. Explanation. Question 27, Topic 1. Your company recently deployed a new Active Directory forest named contiso.com. The first domain controller in the forest runs Windows Server 2012 R2. You need to identify the time to live (TTL) value for domain referrals to the Netlogon and Sysvol shared folders. Which tool should you use? A. Ultrasound. B. Rippleman. C. DFS-Diag. D. FRS-Util. Correct answer, C. Explanation. DFS-Diag can check your configuration in 5 different ways. Checking referral responses, DFS-Diag, test referral. Checking domain controller configuration. Checking site associations. Checking namespace server configuration. Checking individual namespace configuration and integrity. Question 28, Topic 1. You have a server named Server1. You install the IP Address Management (IPAM) server feature on Server1. You need to provide a user named User1 with the ability to set the access scope of all the DHCP servers that are managed by IPAM. The solution must use the principle of least privilege. Which user role should you assign to User1? A. DNS Record Administrator role. B. IPAM DHCP Reservations Administrator role. C. IPAM Administrator role. D. IPAM DHCP Administrator role. Correct answer, D. Explanation. The IPAM DHCP Administrator role completely manages DHCP servers. Question 73, Topic 2. Your network contains 4 Active Directory forests. Each forest contains an Active Directory Rights Management Services, ADRMS, root cluster. All of the users in all of the forests must be able to access protected content from any of the forests. You need to identify the minimum number of ADRMS trusts required. How many trusts should you identify? A. 3. B. 6. C. 12. D. 16. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The number of ADRMS trusts required to interact between all ADRMS forests can be defined by using the following formula, n times n-1. Here n equals 4, so the number of trust is 12, 4 times 3. Reference, ADRMS prerequisites, important considerations for installing ADRMS in a multi-forest environment. Question 126, Topic 3. Your network contains 1 Active Directory domain named contiso.com. The domain contains 2 servers named Server1 and Server2 that run Windows Server 2012 R2. You perform daily backups of the data on Server1 to Microsoft Azure. You need to restore the data from the last backup of Server 1 to Server 2. What should you do first? A. On Server 2, install the Azure Backup Agent. B. From the Azure Management Portal, modify the configuration of the backup vault. C. In the domain, add Server 2 to the Backup Operators group. D. On Server 2, install the Windows Server Backup feature. Correct answer, B. Explanation. We need the Vault credentials to be able to access the data in Vault 1. Reference, Microsoft Azure, Cloud Backup and Recovery.